82nd. The 82nd is the U.S. Army's primary airborne forced entry force. Headquartered at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, its mission is to be ready to conduct a mass tactical parachute assault anywhere in the world on extremely short notice. As the core of the nation's global response force, the 82nd is required to be able to deploy a brigade within 18 hours. Its specialty is not just parachuting, but seizing and securing a hostile airfield, creating a foothold for follow-on heavy forces to arrive by plane. 101st. While it shares the Airborne name and a legendary parachute legacy from World War II, the 101st today is the only air assault division of the United States Army. Headquartered at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the division no longer conducts parachute operations at the division level. Its focus is helicopter-borne air assault. Instead, their specialty is conducting massive, large-scale helicopter-borne assaults. Using the Army's vast fleet of Black Hawk and Chinook helicopters, its soldiers are trained to rapidly move across the battlefield, bypassing enemy defenses to strike deep behind enemy lines. 11th. The 11th is the Army's newest airborne division, reactivated in 2022 in Alaska. Its creation gave the Army a dedicated force focused on one of the world's most challenging environments, the Arctic. The Arctic Angels are the nation's experts in Arctic warfare, trained to fight and survive in extreme cold and mountainous terrain. The division is a hybrid force, with one brigade of parachute-capable infantry and another of more mobile light infantry, giving the U.S. a credible combat capability in this increasingly strategic region. 13th. The 13th Airborne Division was an airborne infantry division activated during World War II. It was formed in the United States and deployed to France in 1945 in preparation for major airborne operations, including a planned jump across the Rhine River. However, the division was pulled from the planned Rhine jump, Operation Varsity, because there were not enough transport aircraft to lift 3 divisions, and later planned operations were canceled as Allied ground forces advanced. As a result, the war in Europe ended before the 13th could be committed to a combat operation, and it was inactivated in 1946 without ever having jumped into battle. 17th. The 17th Airborne Division was a key airborne force in the European theater of World War II. After arriving in Europe, its paratroopers were rushed into the line as emergency ground infantry during the brutal winter fighting of the Battle of the Bulge. The division is most famous for its one and only combat parachute jump, Operation Varsity, in March 1945. This was the massive and successful airborne assault across the Rhine River into the heart of Germany, the largest single-day airborne operation in history. Thanks for watching. What's a military story in your family that deserves to be remembered? Let us hear it in the comments. Also, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.